Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Detroit Lions and the Philadelphia Eagles on Sunday Night Primetime. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Hey, cross field. Here we go. Set opposite. Yep, 10 black. Set cross.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
And his run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. 12 more yards from him there, and another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Here we go. Black, ready?
They'll run the draw with Barkley. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
And Mike, you know the best time to pick up first downs is? On first downs. Don't wait for third down. We see it here. 3 plays in a row, 3 first downs on chunk plays, and this offense is rolling.
Set, hut, yellow, red, 38. Hut, hut.
On first down, Gabriel. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Garrett. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
At the 22-yard line.
Ready. Smash, smash down. Check pink. 60 red. 60 red. Hut, hut.
On the ground, this is Barkley. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment.
On the ready.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Come on, set. Yellow, 22. Set.
Here's Gabriel. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
You get so caught up defending all of these weapons all over the field, and it's sometimes really easy to forget about the back. And in this case, the quarterback does a nice job just dropping the ball off in his check down, and he lets him do the rest.
They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11.
Madden 50, green. Set, hut.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
14-yard line.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
10 black. Hut.
Off the bootleg, it's Gabriel. And this one is intercepted. It's DJ Reed.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
First carry now for Jameer Gibbs. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Goff in the pistol. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And mark him down up beyond the 30. Goff's go-to guy, St. Brown. Amon-Ra gives the Lions a first down. Out of the pistol, here comes Gibbs. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And they can continue to generate these big explosive runs.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's second down.
You know, so they don't connect here, Mike, but I kind of like the early message because now as a defense, they have to understand that even if we have this guy covered, one of the best players in the entire league, this quarterback's going to continue to give him a chance at the ball. So not only do we have to cover him, we have to contest and make a play on every throw.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. Catch is made. That is Williams. They'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. He'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down.
28-yard gain. And the Lions first down.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
Cut! 180!
The Lions called their first timeout, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Here's the Lions punt team now.
For the Lions.
I hit that a little too well. It lands a couple of yards in the end zone. for a touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Set, cut.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 24. Kirby Joseph there to make the play.
4 yards on the
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
Ready, ready. Black, 95, claws red. Ready.
Out of the gun, Gabriel. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he's going to take this one all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return starts from the 5. Now an opening has the 30. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this opening quarter. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. And we're back in Philly in a moment.
Hey, 5. Tonight.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 3. Here's Goff. The coverage right there. And it's knocked away. Incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
Third down, 3 to go. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Hey, kill.
Here's Goff. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big one there on 3rd down. Good for 26 yards.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Second and 10.
Hey, let's go. Let's go, Brown.
Back to the air, it's Goff. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside.
By 20. Two.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. Picked off by the all-pro Zach Ball. And the Eagles are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
Down. 33, red, yellow, blue striker, needle blue, black ultra. Hut.
Gabriel now on 1st down. A pass caught by Saquon. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
It's a gain of 20. And an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Blaster, 6. Red, cycle. Fury, yellow. Drill, green. Smash, red.
On 1st and 10, it's Gabriel. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And the Lions will have great field position right around midfield.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Jalen Carter on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Goff to throw. Over the middle. Taken in by Laporta. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 25.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
On 1st down, it's Goff. That's taken in by Khalif Raymond. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 20-yard line.
2 for 1. Go, cut. 2 for 12.
Goff. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Now Goff. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
On fourth down, that brings Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Lions are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Come on, set. 50, green. Slide blue. Steel, black. Cut, cut.
On first down, Gabriel. Forced out wide.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
6, mega. Claws red. Ready, ready.
From the gun, here's Gabriel. On the run to the right. He'll take off again.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down. And 5.
Blue, 32. Hey, green.
Shotgun snap to Gabriel. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Raymond going to return it, and he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
At their own 38-yard line.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. Second down, 8 yards to go. Off the play fake, here's Goff. That's going to be incomplete. Good work. The defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Brings up third down and 8 yards to go.
Now, Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
23 yards.
Goff's go-to guy, St. Brown. Amon-Ra gives the Lions a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
10
Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5.
Tiger. Here we go. What's that?
Once again, it's Gibbs.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They'll empty out the backfield and line up for third and 3.
180.
To throw is Goff. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And the Lions are going to have it first and goal. He's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, first and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal?
Now here's second and goal.
Hey, 70. Come on. 4 down. Hey, 20. 2 for 66. We go. 76.
From the gun, it's Goff. To the goal line and in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions are on top. It's now 10-7. Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. This returnable from the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Eagle blue. Ready. Black 40. Green Jack. Set.
On first down, Gabriel. Open man downfield is Brown. And they will finally get to him, but I think even he knows this one is coming back. Cam Jurgens guilty there.
Black shut down. Black 95. Field black.
Here's Gabriel. He's going to air this one out looking for Dotson. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Khalif Raymond to return it. He's to midfield. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 91 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Bait snap for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Lions will get out in front, 17-7.
Eagles 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Blaster, close, back. 60, hut.
Out of the gun, Gabriel. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Throwing on 3rd down, Gabriel. He's got it! And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 39 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Let's go. Ready. Yellow, 22.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Set, hut. 45. White. Ready?
Gabriel to throw again. And they have the 1st down. So they get the completion on 1st and 5. And now they'll set up 1st and 10.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
To the air again is Gabriel. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Ennis Rakestraw. And the Lions are going to get the football at their own 23.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 31-yard line.
To throw is gone. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He's going to look for the home run ball. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. It is a huge play for Detroit. And even 50 yards.
And they decide to bring pressure here on 3rd down, but he does a really nice job. Remains calm under pressure. He ends up delivering a strike downfield and keeps the drive alive.
Here's the first carry for the Iowa State Cyclone. David Montgomery. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
At the 17-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
2nd down and 8.
We go tonight.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. On 2nd down, Goff. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Orange. 180. 2 for 1.
Goff in the pistol. That one out wide to Gibbs. And he's out of bounds with a flag down now in the backfield. Is that a hold or maybe it's a roughing call? What a critical flag. Roughing the passer. It sets up 1st and goal.
180.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Here comes a return from the 3. And they are going to be backed up to start. What a big hit on the return. Stopped him right in his tracks.
At their own 15-yard line.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. Moving to his right. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Now Hurts. That one intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
At the 19-yard line.
Goff with the give to Montgomery. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal. He's able to take it inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
And the Lions 1st down.
5.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. First and goal, and here's Montgomery. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Now from the 9. It'll be second and goal.
White 20.
One more time with Montgomery. And he will get into the end zone. David Montgomery. Touchdown, Detroit. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will extend this 3rd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
On the double. Set, ready, hut.
On 1st and 10, it's Gabriel. That's taken in left side by Smith. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
Lights blue. Blue striker. Ready?
Throwing is Gabriel. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
Set. Black 40. Set.
3rd and 2. Gabriel. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. He's trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
Red, cycle. Let's go. Set.
They are going for it. It's Gabriel. And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down. And he gets more than he needs. 4 yards. The pickup on that 4th and 2.
And an Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard
So,
line.
3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
No touch that. Right anyway, right? No touch.
Play action. Here's Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. 1st down, Philadelphia.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Right anyway, right?
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
Coverage by Terrion Arnold.
Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Down. Ready?
Off the play fake. It's Gabriel. Looking down the field there, but his ball's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it's going to be third down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
But penalty yardage certainly helps. Now it's third down, and they need 5. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. First and 10 now from the 36.
No touch. Go silver. Ready? Ready? Wait up.
Hurts will try it again. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every...
And he will score! Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Touchdown here in the fourth quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for 2. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the fourth quarter.
The decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for 2.
Come on.
The Eagles will set up for the 2.
That's out quickly and complete. And he will not get to the goal line, so no tacking on 2 points. Still a 3-score game, as the difference is 18. We're down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here, trying to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. Look at him go! And he's going to take this one in for the score. The onside kick backfires spectacularly as it's returned for a touchdown. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jackson now to return it. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Black Ultra. Let's go. Check. Black 40. Smash. Red.
Gabriel now on first down. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On second down, here's Gabriel. This one is caught by Dotson. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Blaster 6.
Gabriel now on third down.
best-laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
The offense is out there. 4th and inches.
33, yellow. Set.
They snap it to Gabriel. That's taken in by Dotson. And he's going to have the Eagles first down. As this defense too loose there. Gain of 19 on 4th down.
Flag blue, ready.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing again is Gabriel. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Off play action now. It's Gabriel. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it'll be 2nd down.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on.
John Dotson was the intended receiver there. And 3rd down coming up.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. Gabriel to throw again. Rolling to the left. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not. And he's taken down there.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the 4th quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
Black, 60 red. Red, cycle. Green jack. Ready?
Out of the gun, Gabriel. Forced out left. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal.
Okay, ready? Here we go. Ready. Yellow, 40, ready.
Barkley will take this one in for an Eagles touchdown. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for 2.
Here we go.
Eagles will set up for the
black 40.
2-point conversion.
Set.
Shotgun snap to Gabriel. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
The score, Lions 38.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here, trying to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
there, maybe a yard.
On the stop. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the
Ball on the 40
line.
now. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery. And nice work here. He's got the first down to about the 30-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Tackled at the 27-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Second and 7. On the handoff, this is good. Good blocking to the 15. And he's going to be taken down after a big 2nd down pickup. But we do have a penalty marker on the field.
Tiger! Got 120! What's that?
A run up the gut with Montgomery. And he will have the first down. That is not officially going to end the game, but they're going to be able to take the clock way down after that play.
At the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. The motion man is Raymond. The Lions call their first timeout, and will take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Down to a knee here. The defense still has a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they're going to use them. Second and 11. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes.
Who goes to that?
3rd and 11.
20!
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. And this long winning streak showing no signs of slowing down. They put one more in the win column with yet another solid performance here.